There is relief for some victims of an alleged $100 million fraud and money laundering scheme after the man at the center of it finally faced charges. Leo Govoni and his accountant were indicted yesterday following a federal investigation that lasted months. Today, we are hearing from some of those victims. Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer broke this story last year and has been following it closely ever since. He's in the newsroom. Aaron, what are you hearing from these families?
Haley, one of them told me they were so emotional when they heard about the arrest that they were brought to tears. Some of them began to wonder whether Leo Govoni would ever be held accountable, and they got their answer yesterday. A medical injury left Keenan Freeman disabled and in need of constant care. In 2004, his family received about $800,000 in a medical injury lawsuit with continuing payments set to last for decades. That was when they met Leo Govoni. Keenan's mother, Rebecca Bowman, will never forget what Govoni told her.
Entrust your money in me, and I will help. I will protect that and grow that so that you don't have to worry about it.
For 2 decades, she deposited money into the Center for Special Needs Trust, a nonprofit Govoni founded in St. Pete. Rebecca says Govoni shattered her trust.
The whole time he's stealing my son's money.
Keenan's account was one of more than 1,500 trust funds Govoni is accused of fully or partially draining. The center filed for bankruptcy last year, accusing Govoni of taking $100 million. Rebecca waited for Govoni to be held accountable.
We have wondered for so long why, people have done far less and gone to jail much more quickly.
Govoni's victims number in the hundreds, if not the thousands.
On Monday, U.S. Attorney Greg Kehoe announced a 15-count indictment charging Govoni and his accountant John Witek with a series of crimes, including bank and wire fraud and money laundering. Federal investigators say Govoni set up dozens of businesses and shell companies, creating a slush fund to enrich himself and others for more than a decade. One of the businesses was Big Storm Brewing in Clearwater, which recently filed for bankruptcy.
Govoni used his victims' monies to fund his own various business ventures and those of his sons, finance a lavish lifestyle, including trips on private jets, pay for expensive vacations, and purchase real estate.
And then he covered his tracks, authorities say.
Govoni and Witek sent annual false accounting statements to their victims.
All the while, the victims suffered.
That's the saddest part, that he took these people's trust funds and left them with nothing. We have people who have lost their cell phones, internet service, can't pay for their rent.
Anything you want to say to the families impacted? Govoni has never said a word to us, but Rebecca says he did talk to her after a court hearing last month.
He gave me a hug and he said, "It's not what it seems." And that just doesn't make any sense. If it's not what it seems, then where's the money? Why are you not telling people what it is?
And authorities say Govoni's fraudulent activity actually continued until May of this year, after he'd already been under investigation for months. More than 100 properties have been seized by the federal government, and we're told, Haley, this investigation continues.
All right, Aaron Mesmer reporting tonight. Aaron, thank you.